to our second ringside lecture of the day. This is a big highlight on this big weekend. Let's start by saying he was the three-time Golden Glove champion. He won 192 out of 200 amateur bouts before joining the paid ranks as a pro in 1975. As a pro, he worked for 10 years. In 1978, his most famous fights, he fought Sugar Ray Leonard in Boston, in a bout that was televised on HBO. He was trained by his brother Micky throughout his career. He trained his brother Micky. Okay, Mick, I didn't want to say that. You made me say that. He trained his brother Micky throughout his career, including the legendary trilogy fights with Arturo Gatti. Now a full-time trainer, he's known for his insight into the boxing games. Life story was told in the great Academy Award-winning motion picture, The Fighter, which Christian Bale stars as his character. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Dickie Eklund. And also the fighting pride of Lowell, Massachusetts. He turned pro in 1985, 38-13 pro record with 27 KOs. In 2002 and 03, he engaged in the epic trilogy with Arturo Thunder Gatti. He was in the Fight of the Year 3 times, in 2001 versus Burton and 02 and 03 versus Gatti. His life story told in the Academy Award-winning picture, The Fighter, is Mark Wahlberg, who played Mickey. Ladies and gentlemen, Micky Ward. Mick, great to see you, and real special to see you here with Dicky too, and just give the fans a little bit of a welcoming and what the last year has been like for you.
It's been great. First of all, thanks for having me back here. It's a pleasure to be here. I want to thank Ed Brophy and all of the volunteers that make this happen. Thank you for being yourselves and being here. But it's just nice to be back, and you know, there's going to be no other place than here in the beginning of June. It's just, the atmosphere is great, the weather's great, hopefully, and hopefully have a great weekend. Thanks a lot.
Dicky?
Hi everybody, it's great to be here. Fans to make everything happen. Sometimes I get sad when I walk back to my room and I can't sign everybody's posters or this and that. We have a long time left, but I'll try my best. It's a pleasure. It's really an honor to be here. You're the greatest fighter in the world. So, great. Fix his mic. We're back in the great chasing the cars. But, you know, things turn around, and it's all because I'm with myself today. Anybody out there, but kids and that, you know, really don't discriminate, you know, like that, it's more, you know what I mean, I'm living today, and that's the best thing that happened to me. Where's the mic closer? That good? Yeah! All right. Yeah. Anyways, it's a privilege to be here. Like Micky said, Ed Brophy for taking us here, and all the fans. I wish I could sign everybody's autograph. Sometimes it don't happen, and I'll try my hardest to do it. Most important of all, just it's better being here than being with the celebrities in LA. You know, LA's die-hard boxing fans. You guys are great out there. Just one thing I want to say, the movie how it changed me. I didn't change at all. People changed, I guess, but you know, because of the movie. I'm just better than one person, the person that I used to be. You know, being all drugged out and all messed up. And it's in every family just about. You know, I try to tell mothers and fathers all the time, when you go, they say, where'd I go wrong about your kid? You didn't go wrong. Don't worry about it. Either they get it, you know what I mean? And I try every day to try to help someone out in any way, shape, or form, positive. You know, I've been blessed to be clean, and I just take it one day at a time, and thanks everybody.
Before we open it up to questions, because I know you have a lot of them, how many of you saw the movie The Fighter? So I just wanted to touch quickly with Mick. You know, how was the whole experience? Because I don't know of many really true fight stories that ever got adapted to Academy Award winning levels. You know, Jake Lozano and Raging Bull, and this is just an amazing story. And so tell us a little bit about the experience of how that all.
It was great. You know, being on set with Mark Wahlberg, Christian Bale, and all of them it was absolutely great. It's hard to put someone's life in 2 hours or 2.5 hours. You know, they got to put some things in, take some things out, but overall they did a really good job, and I was really happy with the job Mark did, and you know, it was just everything about the movie was just so positive. You know, I just thought it was great. I thought Mark did a tremendous job. It's just unfortunate that I'm not that flashy guy that jumping out of windows like Dickie.
Kind of stole the show, didn't he?
Yeah. I mean, you know, that's just him, and that's, you know, Christian did a tremendous job. You know, you gotta give him credit. He did a great job. He's a great actor, and I was just proud of him. Just proud of the movie, how good it's done, and hopefully, if he goes well, it could be a 2. And that's it. Number 3, 4, 5. No. That's it.
Well, I know our fans have some questions. Who's up first? Let's get it right.
Hi, Micky. Hey, you know, is Wahlberg is I found a flaw in that fighter.
Yeah.
What about the tattoo?
Yeah, he got them all taken on. He don't want to put anything on him. The one tattoos he does have, he's having them erased. Yeah, so I don't know why, but I guess he has his own reasons, but I guess I don't want no tattoos on him.
Okay, thanks.
All right.
Scoop back here, guys.
During the filming of the movie, did you have any input as to what actor you wanted to play you?
Not really. From the get-go, it was pretty much, we knew Mark wanted to always do a boxing movie, and it was his passion to do a boxing movie, and when he found out about the movie about me and Dicky happening, he jumped on board, and Mark's the only guy that I really wanted to do it, and he wanted to do it, so there was no other actor really that was involved, just Mark.
Another question right here, man.
Okay, Micky, I got one question for you. Did your family really drop that many F-bombs in the day of the conversation?
That's
They toned that down.
And would you guys mind if we date your sisters?
Good luck.
And my sisters didn't look like that, right? No matter what that part, but those girls are quiet girls compared to my sisters.
Yesterday we had a great ringside lecture with obviously one of the greatest Mexican fighters of all time, Ruben Olivares, and you know, he had compiled an incredible amount of knockouts, and the question I asked him was you know, did you go in thinking you wanted to knock the guy out? He said no, but he said what my trainer had done for me was he taught me where to punch, and you know, through seeing it in the movie, you know, Dickie's training ability and that little conflict you had, and then you went back to his teachings, and it was all about where to throw the punch.
Yeah, the body, I always like going on the body anyways, you know, the body, you can't shake the body off, the body will stay with you. When you get hit hard to the body, that's what you do pretty much throughout the whole fight, you know, so you get hit in the head good, and shake it off, or, you know, a little time, you'll be fine, but the body, it stays big with you, you can't shake that off.
Dick, when you're in your theory, in your teachings, tell us a little bit about.
When we started out, he was like me, like doing all this stuff and fast and speed. He was a clever boxer. I remember he fought, who was it, in Las Vegas, Oliver or something like that. Yeah. And we all boxed him like, doing all this stuff. And then he got strong. He said some people go up and away, go up and away. You know, the most he ever win was 168 before the world title fight in England. And when he got down to 140, he was unbelievable strong. He could walk through 140 pounds. He was so strong. You know, going up in age, he gained weight, he stayed there. And he could just push him back and just tap to the head and shoot down to the body. And he'd get it if he took 10 rounds. He'd do it until he get it. switched to writing, tried every trick. Just kept working. But the thing is, Micky trained hard. I used to see guys sparring and I'd be in the gym and all the trainers would say, I wish I had one fight this much, so I'll be able to train. One time I'm gonna tell you guys a story when I was, partying, as you all know. Right? This is years ago too. I said 12 minutes on the speed ramp, right? So I went and had a couple of beers, I come back, I said, shit, it's 43 minutes I was gone. He's still hitting it, right? I watched it 30 seconds, Ricky, get boom, 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 boom. He really isn't good.
Question.
You.
Get a question. Right here, guys.
Good morning, gentlemen, and welcome. It's good to see you. Micky, what would you consider your one toughest fight to win?
I don't know. Honestly, there's a Gatti fights obviously is tough. Burton, my kid Burton was a really tough fighter. He's right up there because it was like the atmosphere, the place we fought at was kind of small and it was packed. It was in the summertime and it was like 100 and some degrees and you had the lights on top. That was probably one of the hardest ones because it was a tough, long fight and he was a tough kid. He's a crafty kid. It's hard to catch him good and just because of the heat and stuff, that's probably one of the toughest ones.
And that's why as a trainer you gotta watch out. He was 20 and 21 or something like that. But his last 13 fights, he had a draw with a world champion, lost his split decision overseas. And that's the fight I didn't want. But Micky's manager said, oh, that guy's easy, he's 20, 21 or something. So I just watched some of his last tapes. The guy's fantastic there. And he only got $10,000 for that fight. Did you see the next day someone, I ain't gonna mention name, but he had $10 million. His performance was unbelievable. To see all the punches he took and how the fighters have to go through it today, which I rang up earlier about none of the fighters get insurance, they don't have no pension. Micky and myself were talking about it. It should be not every fighter, but mostly like the elite fighters or the ones that really worked hard. There's a guy in Lowell, he had like 240 fights. I think he got knocked out 5 times in 1 week. In different names back in the 70s. He collects scans today, and you see these guys here years later, and fighting does no number to you. And I love all these fighters. They're true blue, hard fighters, and they get no money coming from nowhere. And there's plenty of money going around. They can put some aside to save, to put up and help these guys out. You have this thing here, you can do many more things. Now that we know people in Hollywood too, maybe they can start bringing out more. These fighters deserve it. So you walk around with no money.
Well, you can see they make a great team. Dicky has a really great story.